Okay, I'm going to show you how to put together a character sheet in Roll 20. First, we're going to go to Roll 20. We're going to click our character sheet here by going to the journal option. That's where it's hiding. Then we're going to give our character a name. Her name is Susie. What is her class? She is a motherfucking ranger. She's a halfling, and she doesn't have a subclass yet because she's only level 1. So make sure that your character is on level 1. But halfling as her race, her alignment is lawful good, and she needs a background. To get to the backgrounds, you can go to the background page. I've chosen to make sure that the background source category is 2014 rules, because there's a really long line of like different backgrounds you can have, and I want her to be a motherfucking soldier. That says 2024 rules. Why are they showing me that? Anyway, she's going to be a soldier. Backgrounds come with 2 skill proficiencies typically, so that's going to be athletics and also intimidation for her. So I'm going to click athletics and I'm going to click intimidation. And it also usually comes with some kind of tool proficiencies. For the tool proficiency for the background, you can come down here. The tool proficiency looks like a gaming set and land vehicles. So I'm going to put gaming set, proficient. I'm going to say her attribute of strength and also land vehicles. Um, Same thing. All right, so now she's got this. This comes with equipment too. It comes with a set of bone dice, deck of cards, and common clothes, and 10 GP. So I'm going to put her 10 GP here and then add it to the 100 GP Gundry gave her. And if you want to put items, if you're like that crunchy, I'm that crunchy, but you do not have to be like me. You can put her extra shit in here. Cards. Oh, she only gets one. So I'll say a set of dice and a set of common clothes. Again, you do not have to be as crunchy as I am. Okay, so once you get that done, you're going to need to go to Rangers. Ranger is going to have 1d10. I'm just going straight down the line of class features. So starting with hit dice, 1d10 per Ranger level. Your hit dice are right here. So I'm going to change this hit dice to 1d10. Sometimes it doesn't save. So I like to go over here and change it, hitting this button right here. And I'll go back to core. You can see that it is 1d10. I only have one hit dice because I'm level 1. Next thing that it has is I want to look at um, weapons or armor rather. So I can do light armor, medium armor, and shields. So I'm going to come down here, armor, light, and medium armor. And I'm going to add under armor again. Oops, under armor again. I'm going to add shields because I can do that shit. All right, period. Again, going down the line, weapons. What weapons can I use? Simple and martial weapons. So, just for my own remembering, simple and martial. Those are the weapons you can use. Cool. Tools. I don't have any tools. That's okay. I got some tools for my background, and my saving throws are strength and dexterity. Now you might be like, "Damn, this bitch don't got no stats." That's true. I did not roll any stats for this character, but I can roll those stats now. So go here. Um, I just found a rolling macro, so boom, this is her motherfucking stats. She rolled the same way that you guys roll. She just happened to roll really, really good. Um, Hopefully I can roll like that in game. All right, so we are going to make her intelligence 8. Dexterity is going to be 18. Strength is going to be 17. We're going to do constitution for 14. And what do we have left even? We'll say 12. Oh, she's a ranger. Maybe she should have better motherfucking wisdom. So, oh no, I'm gonna have to edit this because I fucked something up. I don't know what. I think I got it right now. Okay, so you see how when I changed all that, how this automatically updated? That's what you want. All right, so it's gonna automatically update itself. Now that I've gone through that, I can think about um, tools, proficiency, skills. Okay, I can choose 3: animal handling, athletics, such and so on. So I'm going to choose for Susie animal handling. That's 1. athletics, insight. See, what is she even good at? Insight. And I'm going to show perception, sometimes a really important skill. So, boom, all her stats and skills are set up. We're pretty much almost done with this sheet. So, the next thing that we're going to need to do is figure out what features does she get from being a halfling. So, it says her dexterity and score increases by 2. So, I can increase her dexterity by 2 because she's a cute, adorable halfling. And it says that her base walking speed is 25 feet. 25 feet. This initiative 5.2 is just going off her dexterity score. Oh, damn, she's all the way up to 20. This is a bad bitch. Maybe we should add her to our party. Now, some of these characters will have special features. Like Lucky is a skill that she just happens to have. So you can add that skill here so you don't forget about it. And it will be no racial race. She has lucky as a skill. She also has brave. I'm just copy pasting these bitches. Doesn't take me too long to put the character sheet together. So I'm gonna go race. Don't do this. Okay. And then what else does she have? Halfling nimbleness. Damn, maybe I should be a halfling. It's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Halfling nimbleness. God damn it. Computer's so weird. It does that all the time. Okay, then languages. You can speak Common and Halfling. If you want to write down your languages, this might be important later. Halfling is a language that she can speak. All right. Now that we've done that, I would say go back to this page that shows about your character, and it says that level 1. Rangers get favored enemy, natural explorer, such and so on. But it doesn't say they have any spells known yet, which is crazy. Oh yeah, Rangers don't get cantrips. But I wanted to show you how that works. So I'm going to show you. This is not real, okay? We all know this is a simulation. Okay, so go over here. If you want a spell, say we want the spell. I don't fucking know. What's a good cantrip? Oh, this is completely wrong, so you know this is wrong. LDB, the good old Eldritch Blast. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here, Eldritch Blast. Obviously, that's not real. Evocation, boom, boom, bam. Casting time is 1 action, bam. What's the range? 21 to 20 feet, and the target is a creature within range. Again, I'm crunchy. You don't have to be crunchy, but this is going to help you. Then what you're going to do is you can simply copy and paste this. And where it says uh, output, this is important, so I'm going to zoom in on it. Output, it says spell card. I like to make spell cards for things so that my friends can see what the fuck am I casting. It's just helpful, so you're not scrambling to look it up. But if it's an actual attack, you want to put attack. So spell attack, is it ranged or melee or ranged? This one happens to be ranged, and the damage 1d10. That's it. Um, that's what you're gonna put 1d10 as your damage, and when you cast it, you got to put the spell casting ability, which would be Wisdom for a ranger. Obviously, rangers don't have Eldritch Blast, but you'll forgive me. You can even put the spell description on so people can see it. Partial shows you part of the spell description. On just shows you the whole thing. On is really good if you have a complicated spell that requires saves. Let's say you do have a spell that requires saves. Down here it will say saving throw. If it's a con save, intelligence save, wisdom save, you put that. And then it says the effect. You can put half damage. If they make it, or if you just want to remind yourself, falls prone, it fails. When it comes out, it'll show that. So I'm going to say done on this LDB. And if you want to cast it, you see that it's in your spells side. But if you go to core, it's also on this side. And it shows the +2 attack and also the damage. So I'm going to see, did that even work? By looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and cast my spell by clicking here. It says a 14 to hit, gives me this. It doesn't roll damage yet because I don't know if it hit or not. If it does hit, you're taking 10 damage, DC 13, that's my spell casting DC, and then falls prone or fails. It's just information that would be helpful for us to fucking know. So I do my spells that way. Since you're only first level, you probably got what, full spells? So it will be easy practice to figure that out. If you have questions on how to put spells in, because it is questionable, you can ask. And you can also cast your spells from here by clicking it this way. It'll still cast it that way as well. If you want to just look at your spell without casting it, hit the gear button. And if you want people to see your spell without casting it, it'll show a description of your spell so that other people can be like, oh, that's what that shit do. So yeah, that is how that works. Okay, so this is how do we do spells, how do we do backgrounds, et cetera, in a casual sweater. I wanted to show you how to roll for HP, but I don't think you even roll when you're a level 1 character. So I think it's just, what is HP when you're level 1? Oh, here we go. Damn, why did I do it this way? Um, oh, here we go. When you're level 1, your HP is, if you want to be crazy and roll for HP, you can, but don't be crazy because you're level 1. So it's 10 plus your constitution modifier. And my con mod is 2, so that means that my HP is 12. Put the HP also up here so that you can actually track it, because this lets you go up and down or whatever. But put your HP up here. If you have temporary HP for some reason, you can put it down here and track it this way as well. If you have interesting class resources, you can use this to manage your class resources. So like, let's say you have 2 rage charges, you can track your own rage charges by just making your own macro for it. So up, down, up, down. Or if you have sorcery points or something, you can track your sorcery points the same way. You can even, I know people fucking hate Roll20, but I like how customizable it is. You can even make it so that it resets when you do a short rest, or make it so that it resets when you do a long rest. I don't fucking know your life. Um, but you can also use the short rest button. So if I were to, I don't know, lose some HP, I can hit the long rest and it restores it immediately. So if I'm on death's fucking door and it's the end of the session and we long rest, it'll immediately reset my resources. So that is how you can make your character sheet. Oh, weapon macros. Last thing. Here are the weapons. A ranger can typically use martial and simple weapons. So I'm going to have my ranger use um, longbow, a longbow. The longbow is 1d8 piercing. So this is how you do this. So longbow, put that in there. I use dexterity to use longbow, obviously. I'm also proficient because I'm a ranger. The range is 120, and then it's 1d8 is the damage, 1d8, and dexterity is how I use it. Um, and that's it. I can also put piercing. Again, you don't have to be a crunchy nigga like me, but that helps. So then I can roll it. It rolls 13 to hit. Does that hit? Yes, it hits. 6 piercing, boom, boom, bam. So that's how you do macros for weapons and macros for spells, and how you can add your features as well as a ranger. I don't want to bore you because I've already talked to you for way too fucking, this video is way too fucking long. But you can put these in there as well, like your favorite enemy. You can put that in there under your attributes. I like to put mine in alphabetical order. Again, I'm crunchy. You don't have to be crunchy like me. And that is that. So you can also reorganize these if you don't like how they are put. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I want everything to be in order because I don't know, that's just me. You can put them that way. Boom, and then relock it. If you put something on here and you're like, fuck, I didn't mean to put that shit on there, you could unlock it, delete, and it's gone. Okay, all right. So hopefully that was somewhat helpful. Quite rambly. There's a shopping list for you. I'm gonna link you to Armor List. You can buy whatever armor you can afford. I don't fucking care. But do remember that proficiencies matter. So if you're a wizard and you put on heavy armor, you're not going to be able to cast any fucking spells. So that's where this proficiency thing comes in. Just make sure that you can use the stuff that you buy, okay? Because when you try to resell it, it probably won't be resold for as much as you bought it for. So be cautious. And then also here for weapons list, if you can only use simple weapons, probably just get simple ones. If you can use martial, probably get martial ones. I don't worry about tracking ammunition, so you shouldn't either. Setting specific weapons and down, don't get those because that's we're not in that setting. So just do it what's above there. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, also, Sildar gave you a starting weapon, so you should have some kind of something in there already to give you an example of how a macro should be set up. And good luck and God bless.